Good morning. Welcome to Room Therapy, guys. There's been a lot of pick-me energy going on where people prefer that you do things the way they want you to do them. It ain't even the way they would do it. They just want you to do it the way they want you to do it. And this could just simply be people wanting you to, I don't even think they realize they're asking you to put down everything you know and all the work that you've done to simply give them some sort of instant gratification. I just don't know no other way to say it. I've gotten a couple phone calls that I expected, and the vibe is, I don't care how you do it for these people. This is how you're gonna do it for me, and I'm just like, this is giving pick me. So let's just see. Let's see if there's a. Let's just see if there is a collective message around how to handle pick-me's. Right out the gate, the King of Pentacles is saying, stand on what you know, stand on what you've built. Allow your wisdom and your truth to be all that comes out. King of Swords, your truth. You don't have to fight back at pick-me's. You can simply stand on what you know, stand on what you've built. Allow your wisdom and your knowledge to continue to lead you forward. This is also masculine energy. Get the cards I dropped. Alright, so we got the Kings, we got the Six of Swords, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and the World. Oh, yeah. This is you standing in your truth and moving forward. You moved away from some potentially toxic energy, toxic male energy, who wanted to keep you in their version of the truth. The most consistent messages is the patriarchy, y'all. They want you in that. They don't want you to see your own version of truth and your own version of security and knowledge and wisdom as valuable. And it's a lot of people that's benefiting from the patriarchy that don't know. Anybody that tells you don't do what you know is best for you, do what they think is best for you, they living in the patriarchy. They don't know. They still sleep. They sleep. But you're awakened. You woke yourself up and said, no more. You pulled your own tower down. You pulled their illusions down. Sometimes you just gotta block people, y'all. Put them on Do Not Disturb. Don't give them access to your energy. Because to be honest, a lot of people are coattailing off of energy that somebody else, coattailing off of energy that somebody else used to get to you. So when I say block or put them on Do Not Disturb, dead it. Dead their ability to continue to push their thoughts, ideas, agendas onto you. Yay. Just let you know you done did the right thing. If you done blocked some people recently or put them on Do Not Disturb, or decided that you weren't going to let them interfere with your process, how you process your feelings, how you process endings and new beginnings, okay? Did it. It's safe to do so. It's safe to walk away. People thought, there's heavy masculine energy. Men, a lot of men really have all of their value and worth tied up in their money. And they've been taught to think that that's what women and children need the most is their money. But we so far past that because women are making their own money. We're encouraging our kids to start their own businesses, and we are doing what we can to break the patriarchy down. But it's a lot of men that don't want to see the patriarchy go because it takes their version of security away, and it makes them reevaluate what they should be doing with their time, as they should. How many years of the patriarchy do we need? And a lot of us are not going to feel supported by that. There's not going to be a lot of collaboration. This is something you're going to have to do on your own. You're going to have to know that people are going to push back. They're going to reject it. They're going to reject it big time. Talk shit, talk snazzy, say little, block their ass. Or just put them on do not disturb. You know, it's not all, sometimes it's not all, you know, everything doesn't require a firm block. But just don't disturb my peace. Just don't disturb my peace. You know, I get it that you don't understand. See, a lot of people, you got people who understand, you know, who understand more than others. Them the ones you might have to block. Okay, and you got some that don't have a clue of what you're talking about, what you're doing, how important it is, what it means to your family and to the next generations. Put them on do not disturb and just let them watch, because they gonna watch. Let them watch. They just don't need to have a say. Okay, let them watch. Let them watch. Let them watch. Let them watch you work. Let them watch you work. Let them see what it looks like when you put in your work without the influence of their ideas, their beliefs. You know, another thing is people don't even realize how affected they are by the energies that would have them believe that they deserve to tell you to do something different in the first place. People like, you only have this place, that you think you have because you picked up on somebody else's energy who also thought they had a specific position. And all of that is just an illusion. You're not even here on your own energy. You're here on somebody else's energy. People don't have a clue. And when they don't have a clue, it's not worth the risk. Just let them watch. Let them watch the glow up. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to defend it. You don't have to do none of that. Just let them watch. Less talking, more walking. It's giving pick me. Okay. 6 of Cups. See, nothing about the patriarchy says balance. The patriarchy says men work, women serve, and the divine feminine energy is past that. That's both in men and women. The divine feminine energy is past that. We're taking that wheel and we're moving on to bigger and better things, and it looks like balance. It looks like a balance in give and take. It looks like we both go to work, we both take care of the house, we both raise the kids, we both take care of the finances, we both build buildings, we both doing what it takes for the whole, for the collective. Not just for the patriarchy to continue to be pushed forward while we out here fighting battles. Listen, we fight in surface level battles when the patriarchy is the battle. That's the war. But a lot of men are benefiting from it and they don't know, because they get their sense of security from the very patriarchy that beats them down. And we just be looking at them like, you don't see how, you don't see. Okay. Do not disturb it. We passed the time of explaining. You either want to learn or you don't. You either want to know how to do it or you don't. You're either ready to change and grow or you not. But convincing you and trying to, I'm just gonna head out. I'm just gonna head out here on my own, and you could just see what I do as a collective feminine energy. Watch what happens when the divine steps in her power. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It's time to recover what has been lost and what has been stolen and what has been taken. I will keep getting up and down. I'm just going. I don't know. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about how I did it. I tried to tell you. There's a lot of us out there that are really trying to, we want to collab so bad because we realize how much further ahead we would get if there were people that we could work with. You know, if there were people who would work with us, we know what that could look like. For generational wealth, for breaking curses, for ensuring abundance, we know. But it's not a lot of people that want to work with that. It's not a lot of people who want to work with you. You know, the energy is, a lot of us have to do the stuff alone because that's the energy being given off. You know, the patriarchy suggests that men do and women do what they told. That's not teamwork. You know, that's an authoritarian type of vibe. So it's forcing a lot of women and a lot of people who understand the balance between their divine feminine and their divine masculine to move forward alone. Looking outside of their typical circle for a tribe, other people who know the vibe. Okay? Looking for people outside of their normal tribe. You know, that friend you've been doing your whole life, those family members that you've been with, that's not, those boundaries no longer hold you. You're looking for the people that's passionate about the same things you're passionate about. We're breaking those boundaries of, you know, this family. I almost had a soul food family. Oh, family, fuck my husband. You feel me? The fuck? You know, family is family. If family want to be family, but if family don't want to be family, then it's giving family fuck. I'm just saying. I'm so proud for you, baby. Yeah. We got to look outside of our comfort zones. That's where we're at. And that's how we don't keep getting attacked by pick-me energy. We got to get outside our comfort zone. Stop having the same conversations with the same people over and over and over fucking again. Let people figure it out. Let people figure it out. You know, these conversations that we want to have over and over again is a defensive type of vibe where we're hoping that we don't get misjudged. So we defend so that people can understand us. But in all actuality, the people that want to understand us will. There is no judgment. We just flow. Okay? We just flow. And you don't worry about getting judged. With the wrong group of people, with the right group of people, you don't worry about getting judged. You don't worry about having to free yourself or be acknowledged and be considered. It just happens, and everybody just allows the growth and the development of their tribe to just be natural. Nobody has to prove anything. You just get to be. I guess there's some people we need to put on Do Not Disturb. Put that Do Not Disturb sign up. Oh, all right, what else? Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Wands upright. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we're holding on to, or we used to be holding on to our truth because we was so worried about how people would take it in its authenticity. You know, holding on to this little bit of security that we have, when in all actuality, we want to open our arms and allow ourselves to explore the world. See, with this Two of Wands, this is the tried and true. This is already It's already decided, it already did, but this new wand in her hand, she's trying to do something new. Something big enough for the world to see, something big enough to affect the world. And as long as we clutching and holding our hands tight like this, not only is nothing that's supposed to get out of us gonna get out, but nothing that's supposed to get in is gonna get in. We not doing that no more. We out here. Catch me outside. Catch me traveling. Catch me getting in touch with the world. Yay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even the four of Pentacles in reverse is giving pick me, because upright is saying, you know, I'm so sure with the security that I have that I'm gonna hold on to it regardless. Whole time we want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be felt, but we holding so tightly onto our own understanding of what success and security and all of those things look like, that we're hoping somebody picks us even if we're not open to being picked. We're not doing that no more. It's giving what are my options, actually. It's giving what are my options actually. What can I actually be doing? I could take the security and go on. Yeah. 20 cards out. All right, I think I'm done. Collective messages. Put them on Do Not Disturb, y'all. Stop letting people play with your face, play with your feelings. Just put them on Do Not Disturb. Miss a couple phone calls. Shit. Don't respond to text messages. We want to really train ourselves on how to interact with our cell phones. Okay? Do not disturb. Put them on Do Not Disturb. Hope this message was helpful for somebody else, but encourages you to keep going with what you have learned is just a better option. You know, we don't always know exactly what to do, but we know that if we keep doing the same thing, we're going to keep getting the same thing. So understand that people are benefiting from the patriarchy so heavily. Anything that you do that disrupts what they believe to be their security, it could just cause just unnecessary conflict, because they just think they know, and it's how they feel secure. Like it's how they feel secure. And even though your decisions don't technically interfere with their security, mentally they're conflicted, because their version of security has you involved. They can't just go to work and get their money and do what they want to do with it. They also have to look down on the woman, look down on the divine feminine energy as something that's a weakened version of their idea of security. And that's the problem. Because you could just be minding your business, doing your own thing, and somebody gonna hate because you don't fit the mold. Y'all don't even have to know each other. Y'all don't have to like be in a relationship or be in relations or be friends, and they're going to hate because you're not following their version of the code. They don't even know their code is patriarchy. How you gonna be pro-black, pro-father, pro-family, pro-woman, pro-anything if you're benefiting from the patriarchy? The patriarchy don't want nobody to win except one particular version of a human. And I don't even need to say it because y'all know. So if people are caught up in illusions, you can't let them tell you what to do. You can't let them encourage your version of success. If it doesn't feel like inspiration, it's not. If it doesn't feel like inspiration, it's probably not for you. When people give you ideas and thoughts and try to support you and all that, you should feel inspired, fired up, and excited, and like, yeah, I can do that. You shouldn't feel like, well, it kind of contradicts with what I feel on the inside, but I need these bills paid, so let me just do it. No. We need to really be in touch with and stop allowing internal conflict between what the world is telling us that we need to do and what our heart is desiring. I've said that before. Like, we really have got to allow our heart and our mind to get on the same page and support each other. You should be able to go in your mind and in your heart and come out with the same decision. If you're not, that's an internal conflict that it could be being caused by external factors, but it's your responsibility to identify that there's a conflict within you based on what you think and what you see and what you feel. The work helps get all that stuff in alignment. So then if there's just a decision to be made, you can think about it, feel about it, and come up with the same answer. Then that's a more balanced place. And that's really where you want to be. Okay? No pick me's. Don't let nobody tell you how to do you. You figure out how to do you. You figure out what works best for you. And if they don't like it, they can find an area that works best for them if it's something that you're doing for people. But other than that, if you're not providing a service, nobody really should have anything to say about what you're doing. It should just be support and information. Okay, what we do could look wrong in the eyes of many, but everybody has to go through the game to get to the win. Every shot ain't gonna be a fucking 3-pointer. So if people not giving you grace because they're worried you might do something wrong, fuck them. Give yourself grace. If you know your intention is to be a good person and to do good things for other people, how somebody gonna tell you what you're doing is wrong? You might be like, oh, I'm gonna pack a couple extra sandwiches because on my way to work, it's normally these two people who don't have homes who kind of hanging around, and today I'm over them, and they might say, well, why don't you just this Saturday, why don't you just pack up 50 sandwiches and take them to the homeless shelter? Pump your fucking brakes. These 2 sandwiches that I'm about to make today are gonna go to the 2 people who don't have homes on my way to my job. That was enough. I don't need your version of success to be successful. Don't let them convince you that you need to do it bigger and better and all. If I decide that I want to feed everybody at the shelter, that'll be a decision that I make. If you're not paying for the sandwiches, packing them and delivering them, why are we talking? Why are you talking? Why are you telling me what I do? You should do the shit. It's giving pick me, okay? It's giving pick me. We love to pretend that the pick me is just the energy that men and women have for each other in an intimate scenario. No, it's giving pick me all the time. Anytime somebody tells you that what you should do is different or you should do something bigger or better or more, their version of success is giving pick me. Pick what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I got a phone call. It was basically like, I don't care what you do with nobody else. I'm sorry, what? Who the fuck did you? Why are you even calling my phone? And don't y'all get your mind running, because it ain't who you think. But it's a collective energy of like, motherfuckers really think they can call me and tell me what to do. What kind of energy have I been giving y'all? Calm, laid back, chill. I know. But inside, I'm a fiery ass beast who can't really be told what to do. Whoever talking should have told y'all that part. Like, bro, you can't tell Lawanda what to do. You better call her with some motherfucking empathy, some hey girl, hey, don't. I can appreciate my stubbornness when it comes time to reminding people that you can't tell me what to do. Get a little more of that. Motherfuckers can't tell me what to do. Because nobody got no business telling you what to do. At this big age, nobody has any business telling you what to do. People can help you. They can provide information. They can provide you resources. They can provide you support. They can give you inspiration to go after what it is that you say you want. If they're not giving you that, then it's giving pick me. It's giving pick me. Pick my version of success. Well, you ain't even successful. You ain't even did what you telling me to do. So how you going? And beyond that, you have people who have the audacity to want to tell you what to do, and they haven't even built that type of rapport with you. Your only connection is through other people. So how are you calling me, telling me what to do? You don't know me. You don't know me. You know my middle name? You know my mama name? You know my daddy name? You know my sister's name? You know what high school I went to? You know where I'm from, actually? Oh, damn. So how you thought? Oh, do not disturb. I ain't even gonna argue. I'm not gonna explain, because the old me wanted to be like, the old me wanted to do a full lesson. That's really what this shit be. They be lessons, and people don't really like the lessons that they get from me, because they come in those, like when a person think they about to tell me, and I'm like, no nigga, I'm about to school you real quick on shit that you didn't even know I know about you, because I already know that your energy that you sitting on, it don't even got that much value. That's why you calling me the way you calling me, because you don't even really feel all of that about yourself that you trying to portray. So when I get done reading you, you gonna be mad for real, and y'all don't even want that. So instead of me even putting out an energy that suggests I care that much, because I don't. I only care about the people that want to be cared about. Okay, I care about everybody, but do not disturb is the vibe, because there is an audacity going around where people are trying their hardest to cling onto some shit that has died. The patriarchy is dying. And men in particular are clinging onto it in an aggressive manner that suggests they demand from you what they want. And it's like, but bro, what I'm gonna get? Okay, so you can demand from me what you want, but what am I gonna get in return? Nothing. Well, so then people don't even be worth wasting certain conversations on, because you like, if I ask you flat out, well, what am I going to get for giving this? Basically giving up the boundary that I've created. What am I going to get in return? Nothing. Not even the very thing that the patriarchy suggests is that men are the ones who's supposed to be this financial money, all that shit. You know, I'm not even about to get that. So what are we talking about? You can't even provide the very part of the patriarchy that suggests you should be in control of how I move. Y'all, it's giving pick me. You pick me. I pick me. I pick me. That's it. That's all the pick me and it's gonna get. Everybody need to pick themselves, and don't be so caught up and distracted by other people's version of success that you think you need to call them and decide for them what would make them a good person, what would make them acceptable to you. Ooh. Because these are some of the conversations that I've had recently, are conversations that suggest that what I'm doing is not acceptable. Well, why are we talking? Why are you calling? What are we talking about? If it's not acceptable, then just don't accept it and go away, please. But instead, you would prefer to sit here and waste your time trying to convince me to do something that's acceptable to you. Two plus two don't even add up to 4. Not to mention, the very thing you're trying to convince me to do, you have not done successfully. And you got 20, 30, 40 years on me. And you still haven't done what I'm doing right now. So what does this need to cling on to control so much that you thought you would come into my life and try to dictate your success through me? Get your own shit. Get your own success. Get your own version of success, please. And live with it. Live with whatever your version of success has gotten you. Live with that. Accept it and go on. Don't come over here and try to tell me, you should do this and you should let me in. Y'all, people crazy. People crazy. They're crazy. But I love them though. And I'm going to go on. I'm going to go on and keep opening up my fortune, my versions of success, Not that slipped through there. Somebody salty about it too. Somebody up all night crying. Sleepless nights. Because somebody decided to go on and open up their own versions of success. Somebody got left behind. Somebody's sick. Somebody's sick. Somebody turned some shit upside down and said, nope, that wasn't the version I pictured. So let me go ahead and get back to it. It's okay. It is okay. What's up under there? Oh, okay. All right. Listen, the cards read themselves. I'm just here. I'm just here to see if the alignment aligns. If the alignment is aligning. It is. It is aligning. Okay? So, be encouraged to allow your own version of success to be okay for now. You can change your mind at any time. If you get some new information and you decide that what you thought you knew was best, and now that you learn more things or if you have more experiences, because life goes on, don't be afraid to switch it up. Don't let nobody convince you that you shouldn't switch it up because they want to stay in the place that they've been, you know, the whole time. Switch it up. Switch it up. And to be honest, when you do switch it up, it shouldn't even cause these type of energies. The tower don't really, you know, the tower is just an upheaval of something that was on a weak foundation in the first place. Who wouldn't want something on a solid foundation? So if I make a decision or if somebody makes a decision and what was on a weak foundation comes crumbling down, everybody involved might feel some kind of way, but then everybody should do what it takes to get it built back up on a stronger foundation. But people will take this as you switching it up, as you snatched the rug from under me. No, the rug was on fucking, I don't know. It wasn't on no hardwood floor. That shit was, I don't know. You know? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about other people's perception of you deciding to switch it up. Just switch that shit up. How else we gonna break down the walls and the barriers and break the curses and bring generational wealth back into our families? How we gonna do it? Working for somebody else for 30 motherfucking years and hoping for a retirement and a pension and motherfucking medical insurance until we die? Like, that's not gonna get it. That's not gonna get it. All right, I'm going. My kids is tripping. I love y'all. I'll be back.